Here we go. Cameron Beaubier trying to go 4 for 4 in the first 2 races of the season here at MotoAmerica. The field ready to do battle with the Californian. Revs are up. We're on our way. Next stop, turn number 1. Beaubier got a good launch. So did number 50, Bobby Fong. Is Tony Elias trying to do something on the outside? No, by 4 bike lengths, it's going to be Cam Beaubier who leads us.
And then Bobby Fong's going to be right behind Tony Elias as they shoot down to turn 3. Kyle Wyman didn't get the best jump. Actually did a wheelie in, but it got it back under. But he's getting chewed up right now by 2 Yamahas of Gagne and Schultz. That's not going to hurt the Ducati rider, as Elias must have made a mistake on the exit of 3. But Kyle should be able to get back in the draft with those 2 Yamahas and get by at least one of them.
Yeah, they were locked together for 3rd place yesterday, but now Jake Gagne, San Diego native, putting his Yamaha in between this battle. Tony Elias, a little bit of wheel spin and wheel in the air to solve that problem. You can see Schultz just starting to close back up. Wyman, now the different line than we saw yesterday, is getting aggressive. So Kyle Wyman, he's going to turn it in. Whoa, they nearly touch.
Tony actually looked over and saw that coming. So, you know, Kyle actually just took it to him there as far as getting down into Canada corner. And Kyle probably feels like he's got a little bit of pace.
You see him do it again. He's got to be smiling inside that helmet.
Well, think about it. He's given Tony Elias what Tony Elias has been doing.
Oh, no.
No. Cameron Beaubier is down.
Wow.
Your championship points leader throws it down the road after ripping off a 2:11.4.
This is the crazy stuff that happens in our series every year, Greg. We've seen Tony Elias with big points leads before. Cameron gets into turn 1. There's a big bump right about there, and it looks like he probably just touched it. It's right in the middle of that corner, and it's ever so subtle, Greg, and he just throws the thing down the road, and that just gives a huge breath of life to the rest of this field right now. And by the way, Bobby Fong 2:12.3 that last lap, so he had lost 9/10 of a second, but he was still there. And this is bad for Cameron. Is the clip-on broke? I can't tell if it's broke there. He knows that if he can get going, he can still try to go get some points, but I think his race is over, Greg. It is over.
It looks like Cameron Beaubier's race is over, but you saw it unfold right in front of your eyes. Cameron Beaubier, after going 3 for 3, perfect point scorer, is now in the gravel trap, and we have a new race leader.
And how about these 2 guys? These guys this would be first Superbike wins for either one of these 2 riders that you see here, Bobby Fong and Jake Gagne. And like I said, you can see on the right of our screen, there's going to be a lot of gravel coming out of that bike.
Bobby Fong, M4 X-Star Suzuki. What a boost this would be to the M4 X-Star Suzuki team. This program got handed over from Yoshimura late in the off-season. They got Bobby Fong signed up. Tony Elias was already on board, and that team continues to help and develop these bikes. Hannah's down at the Monster Energy Attack Performance Yamaha pit.
Cameron Beaubier just rolled into pit lane. It looks like that right handlebar, his throttle, is in pretty rough shape. The crew is looking it over now. They got warmers on the tires. We'll see if they can get it fixed in time and he can get back out on track and try and salvage some points here in this race.
Unfortunately for the number 1 plate, Cameron Beaubier not able to continue. He's with Hannah.
Cam, we saw you go down out there. Obviously, this is not how you planned to end such a great weekend. Tell us about what happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed. I felt like it was going to go like yesterday was. I got a good start, and my bike was feeling really good. Went with the red front tire, which was a little bit different than we've been on all weekend. We tried it this morning. It felt pretty good. And, yeah, I think the track condition's a little greasy. You know, I just hit that bump and tucked it. It was an honest mistake, and these guys will patch this thing up and get ready for Road Atlanta.
Glad to see you up and okay. Thanks, Cam.
Disappointment on Cam's face. We've known him really well. You can see it, of course. Why wouldn't there be? But the way that this race is shaping up, he'll still leave here with the points lead. He had such a dominating first 3 races of the season. They head into the chicane. The Skull's going to try Elias on the brakes. Not right now.
Oh, so there you go. There you go. It's a big move. Oh, and he hits Tony.
Goes Tony. And Tony just looks on in disbelief. Yep. An aggressive move from Matthew Schultz finds Tony Elias in the dust.
You know the motivation to get back up? Cameron Beaubier's out. So Tony's like, For a minute, Tony, you can see here, he's going to just try to give it a little bit of throttle and try to get up underneath Tony Elias. Tony is already tipping in. Matthew's a little bit late getting there, but it's just one of those aggressive moves in the chicane that we've seen before. And Matthew, if you look at it, he's really close to the rumble strips. I don't know if he would have made the corner had that not happened. Now, Tony getting up and looking down the track, he probably wanted to you know, make some gestures and things there, but he's got to get going again because he knows Cameron Beaubier is out. So he's at least going to try to get some points to try to make up some of that deficit.
He's got to keep this one nice and tidy and clean. Jake Gagne trying everything he can, but too much between them. On the gas goes Bobby Fong, head down and up the hill. How do you like race 2 in the HONOS Superbike class? It's going to be M4 X-Star Suzuki's Bobby Fong with a half-a-second victory over Jake Gagne. And up the hill comes Kyle Wyman, who will get his second podium in a row. Wow. Who could have predicted this one as Matthew Schultz comes across the line in 4th? And how about Josh Herron, the number 2 on the Scheibe Racing BMW. This team's been working hard. Brand new swing arm for this team this weekend. Josh Herron desperately trying to make this motorcycle his own with feel and geometry, and he'll bring it home in 5th spot. How impressed are you with Bobby Fong and his M4 X-Star Suzuki victory? Back on the top of the box for Suzuki, Jason.
It's really great to see. I mean, Jake Gagne put in a valiant effort. It was great to see him do what he did on that Yamaha by only half-second back. Wyman, again, tremendous performance. Schultz, Herron, Anthony, Tony Elias, Cam Peterson, Corey Alexander will run out your top 9. Then we have Flinders, Gilbert, Bradley Ward, Travis Wyman, Lewis, and Coffey are going to be the last of our point scorers.